Pistons fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man. We just got some great news. In the midst of me streaming, reports came out that the Pistons finally extended Cade Cunningham $226 million. He is here to stay. Now we can take a breath and get ready to move forward with this franchise and develop this team into something that's a winner. With that said, we got a lot to talk about though, because I'm not really feeling the reaction. Let's dig in. All right, Pistons fans. So, Cade gets the deal, right? We knew this was coming. It was inevitable, right? A lot of us questioning, over a couple of months ago, if Cade was even going to stick around. Is he going to be ready to go now? Is this, just nervous about the situation. Me, in my heart, I always felt that he would stick around just simply because of the type of character that he has. I'm probably sure he wants to bring win into this city. I'm probably sure he wants to get it done here. And at the same time, let's just be honest about it. That's a good piece of change. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, the reaction is what's bothering me. I think Cade is getting a lot of unnecessary blame. I think our young players are getting a lot of unnecessary blame. I've kind of talked about it before. In a few of, podcasts with my brother Deuce. But at the end of the day, I think as Pistons fans and as, fans outside of, our universe that's looking in, one thing that you need to understand is Cade has not been put in a great situation for the time that he's been here. A couple of unfortunate injuries at the beginning. But to walk into a thing where you're constantly tanking, where you have front offices that's not on the same page, where your roster is constantly flipping and turning over, it's not filled out or built correctly. That's a lot for someone to walk in, out of college and try to take that team to the cup. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do whatsoever. And I think we've been a whole lot of unfair, not a little bit, a whole lot of unfair. When it comes to guys like him and Ivy, even there's a part of the Pistons fans ready to throw Ivy away. You got to understand that the way that this team is structured it just has not been, per se a good team built around these guys. They have to have certain things out there in order to flourish. So, but this is Cade that we're talking about here. Someone who can do anything that you ask for on the court. I mean, plays at all three levels, plays both sides of the basketball. Go out there and give it everything you got. We're in the midst of a 28-game losing streak. There's games where he's going out there and he's literally exhausted at the end of those games, trying to find a way to win. And when you're hearing not only, people within the organization, but even, personalities like Greg Kelser say that when you lose like that, you're trying to lose games. It was so obvious at that point. So getting down on someone like Cade for getting this contract and this opportunity, first of all, listen, man, if you understand basketball and if you have a good eye to recognize talent, when you watch Cade Cunningham play basketball, it should be obvious to tell what type of player that Cade is going to transform into. It's already good right now, but you could see the greatness just by watching him play basketball. I don't want to be premature and, sit here and just proclaim his greatness, but at the same time, you can see it. We don't have these type of players come through here that often. The last time we had a player of that caliber come through here is right behind me. You see that gym shoe and that jersey behind me? Grant Hill. Of his type of caliber. That's what I believe we have in the Cade Cunningham. But I don't want it to be the same situation to where we didn't do what we needed to do to get the right talent and the right players around him. I don't want it to be that situation. I want this one to be different. When you have a young team and when you have a young player like himself, you have to have the right leadership around them, the right veterans, the right veteran players, the right roster. There's a lot to play a part when it comes to winning, especially in this league today, because this is a very talented league. Everyone has talent on their team. I believe the Pistons do as well. But when you cut the head off the snake already, what do you expect? When you have a coach that come in here that's, just looking for a payday, what do you expect? What do you expect when you're in a tankathon for 3 seasons, 4 seasons? What do you expect from Cade? When you go through a season where you had 20-something plus different lineups on a court, what do you expect from Cade? I can't believe that I'm sitting here today and giving a case and defending Cade Cunningham to Pistons fans, because what I've seen on places like Twitter and Instagram, up under those posts, some of the comments, the selfishness, the childishness from a lot of the fans, it's ridiculous. It makes me feel like you don't deserve a player like him, because you've sat and watched every game. You've went to multiple games. You've witnessed all the same things. For you to say some of the things that you've been saying is totally out of line. It's totally out of line, man. It's very, very disgraceful. So, I just want to say congratulations to Cade. Congratulations to his camp, man, his family, Ashton and, Cannon and everybody, man, from his parents and his sisters, everybody involved. This is a great day for you, because all the hard work that he's put in, all the hard work that y'all poured into him is what this day is about. This day is not about a bunch of whiny fans. So with that said, I just pray for this fan base to just come to better terms, man, and just, we got to let those seasons go. It's gone, it's done, it's over with. It's nothing we can do. We can't go back to that. Put it in a coffin, bury it. Those losing seasons were out of a lot of these young guys' control. So let's not blame them for what happened. And let's not take away from them or not give them what they deserve because of incompetence at a higher level. Let's just leave it at that. With that said, it's your boy King. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.